Michael Huber here at Insomniac Games for GameTrailers, talking to Ted Price, founder and CEO of Insomniac Games. We're going to be talking about Sunset Overdrive.
It's a brand new open world game from Insomniac. This is a game where, for me, what has been most important is that fun trumps realism. This is a game where we're taking an unconventional route when it comes to shooting, when it comes to traversal, when it comes to open world games in general. I think that you can see this just visually with the tone, the visual tone we've got and the stylization. This is us being Insomniac.
And you guys have a long history with Sony, with Resistance and Ratchet & Clank. How did the partnership with Microsoft come to be?
Like all partnerships, just through personal relationships, through talking and through explaining the vision that we had for Sunset Overdrive. And what was really cool was they got it right away. And it was very, I think, gratifying to see that we both believed in this really stylized world and where we were trying to do some stuff that's a step away from, I think, what most shooter fans expect.
There's a lot of heavy emphasis on consumerism and pop culture and corporate greed. How is that factored into the gameplay?
A lot of it's factored in through the story, through the characters you are encountering in the world, and also through a lot of the fourth wall breaking elements we have in the game, where you can tell that we're making it very clear that you're in a game and the characters aren't always taking their situation completely seriously. At the same time, this is a world with a story that is not necessarily a happy-go-lucky story. This is a world where the situation has turned very negative because of corporate greed, because Fizco, this giant corporation, has created this drink that has had some pretty horrific effects on the city's denizens. And we've been making games for 20 years, so we take lessons from every game we make into the next franchise we create. And I think for us, the opportunity to create, once again, unique weapons, things that people don't expect, and also to take a different approach to both traversal and combat and sort of meld them together in a very, I'd say, special mix for this game has been fun for us. And that's us taking advantage of years spent refining core mechanics and also our desire to do something in an open world that you don't see often.
How has NextGen helped the development of the process? I know this is the first NextGen game for you guys. How has that helped?
Well, the easiest answer is that this is a really big world. I mean, this is it. You're doing a lot. If you see something in the world, you can get there through the traversal system, and so that takes a lot of horsepower, takes a lot of memory, and for now, that's all I'll say. There's more coming that we'll be talking about.
Personal question. What is your favorite video game weapon of all time?
Man, that's a toss-up. I mean, going back to old school, Bouncer in Ratchet was my favorite weapon. I thought the sound, I thought the effect, I thought the fact that you just have these giant metal spheres bouncing around was a blast. But currently, I got to say, the Twist of Fate amp, when applied to the AKFU in Sunset Overdrive, is a blast. I saw that for the first time when we got it in, and I just wanted to do it again and again and again. And I know people here got sick of me saying, "Can I trigger that again? Can you guys turn it on for me so I can shoot it? So I can trigger that amp every single time." So it's a blast. One thing that may not be apparent at first is that this is a game for an adult audience. It has an adult sensibility in terms of where we're taking the humor and the situations that the characters find themselves in. But at the same time, it was our intent to move away from the dark, gritty, plotting shooters that I think we're all very familiar with from the last decade. And certainly we've made shooters that are dark as well. But for us, it's been fun just to do something unexpected, and we are really looking forward to how what people's reactions are when they actually play the game.